Hello everyone. As you can see, we're doing a Ryoshu solo today. I'm starting the stream a little bit early, 5 minutes here, just to let people kind of show up. I won't spin the wheel right away though, so I'm just going to play Minesweeper while we wait. Hopefully there's at least like 2 people here when I spin the wheel. It's been a while since I played Minesweeper, I'm pretty rusty, but I did get pretty good at this game, so I should still be able to win on expert mode here, at least most of the time. My hopes with the wheel today, I just want to get someone that I already have leveled. I had to level up Warpmare last week. I'm hoping to not have a repeat of that for Ryoshu. It basically means I'm hoping to not get a 2-star. But if I do get a 2-star, we might have a difficult solo today. Ryoshu has some pretty good options for solos overall. Contempt is a very new ID and one of the best solos, I would say. Might have this music a little loud. There. I'm hoping, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. Either way, it will be fun. I'll either have, like, a relatively easy solo and I can do, like, worst mounting trials, or maybe I'll pull a bad Ryoshu and we'll do a struggle run. Like, Lear Ryoshu has 0 things going for her as a solo, so that's probably the worst case to pull. Okay. LCCV? Yeah, I mean, LCCV isn't the greatest identity, but she has a lot of keywords, and so that makes her an acceptable solo unit. Okay. I would say we've got enough people here, so let's see. Here's the wheel. You can see when I did the spin to test if it worked, I got Mao. I would not mind getting Mao again, but let's find out. Eurodivvy, okay. Now, Eurodivvy Ryoshu is far from good. I have never actually fielded this ID, so I think I'm only Tremor. And I guess I've gotta uptie her. Need some Ryoshu shards. I guess I get to find out if this 2-star ID is any good today. I kind of don't think she is. She's alright with the TKT exclusive gifts. Yeah, I'll get like 5 base power up from that, which is nice, of course. But honestly, there isn't too much that directly helps Tremor outside of that. Just a little left and we could have got Contempt. Yeah, it was close on the line there. Okay. Only my skill 3 burst. I'm trying to think. My skill 2 and my skill 3 roll the exact same, is that right? They're both 4+3s? I never noticed that. I wonder if any other ID is like that. And then 1 clash power, 1 coin power. I need Tremor count on self to get coin power. So this one can roll higher if I have Tremor on self. And this does give me some tremor on self, but I probably do want to keep like 2 skill 2s. I guess we'll find out, but yeah, Ryoshu joins testing 2 here of the IDs I've soloed with. Let's get started. Yarrative Ryoshu. I don't think I need to change much. I'm full pierce damage. So Rabbit Heathcliff is correct. Yeah, I think just this is the support passives I want. I have a Gluttony skill for G. Gregor, which is nice. That will help out on floor 1. And I do have a Lust skill. How do I gain Tremor on self? That gives me a lot. This... Consume Tremor on self and... Oh... So this will not be good for gaining tremor counts. I might not keep any skill 2s then. And I'll just have skill 1s and skill 3s. Which would be pretty interesting. Strategy for skill replacements. You can kill your other IDs if you want to guarantee it, because you can't get a skill replacement for someone who's dead. I don't do that because I like my solos to be true solos, and so I usually just refresh and hope for the best. Throughout the entire MDE run, you should find enough chances. Starting gifts here. I do not think this ID can handle Dregs of the Manor, so I think we're going to do this. Just standard stuff. There's Dregs of the Manor. Yeah, I don't really have a target for floor 1, so I'll probably just look for an economy gift here. Well, I guess I would be keeping a Lust skill if I'm keeping skill 1s, so I can always go here. But if I just see like a Golden Urn, I'll head for that. Yeah, Golden Urn on 2B Crushed, I should be able to handle this. Pick up all my free stuff, and I see no events. Great. That means I'm probably only getting 1 in this floor. They'll all be lined up. If I'm lucky, I could still get 2. Okay, actually, these enemies inflict Rupture. I might have to reset floor 1 here. We'll see. I'm also fatal to Envy, which does not help. Please stop head shoulder. Alright. Fatal to Envy and Gluttony, which are both present in this fight. And I'm barely above stagger. Yeah, I think this is going to be a battle 1 reset here, because I'm just going to get staggered again and lose. Not the best start. Let's try for something better. Maybe I actually have to choose a pack that I resist the enemies for. Go to, I don't know, like Unloving or something. Actually, yeah, we can do that. I wish I didn't have to select all of these every time. Like, can we have a select all button? That would be nice. I'm going to actually skip on the Needle and Thread and pick up not Haunting Shoes, but this one, and then I'll go to the pack to get Haunting Shoes, because it's an easy enough pack for me to handle. Let's hope it shows up as the reward here, so we don't have to reset again. There it is. Okay. And I got phlebotomy pack this time, which will help with the first battle.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Okay. Change the music here.
파도한다.
I'm trying to think, like, how many IDs would be worse to solo with than Eurodivi Ryoshu? My health is actually decent, so this shouldn't be awful, but I think clashing is going to be a pretty major issue. I cap out at like 18, and that's with my conditional.
파도한다.
Because everyone likes to call an ID like Sloshing Ishmael terrible, but she has high health, I think only 2 stagger bars, maybe even only 1. And then she has a high rolling skill tree, so she can at least clash well.
파도한다.
Yeah, I did consume Tremor for count. I just need to make sure I get the gifts that give me Tremor count, and I forgot that there's support passives for that as well. I will change to those later.
파도한다.
Although I'm kind of forgetting who the other one is, because I know it's Molarus. What's the other support passive for Tremor count on self? Oh wait, it's Eurodivi Ryoshu. Okay, so that one won't exactly work. And then what's my actual combat passive? It's Resonance when an other ally does something, so that does nothing. Okay, so I don't have a passive. That's cool. Gain 2 times Tremor count on self as shield, so that doesn't help either. Okay. I have to learn this entire identity, because they've always just been a support passive in my mind.
가진 놈들을 털고 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 파도한다.
I'm gonna make sure I get my gluttony resources to have G. Gregor's passive up. I guess my skill 2 only consumes Tremor count if the enemies survive until the last coin. And, okay, is there a cap on that? Because that might actually be a pretty decent shield. I had 50 there. Maybe my guard isn't as useless as I thought at first. Carmilla speeds things up as always.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
What is the cap on this? Max 10. Okay. Never mind.
파도한다. 파도한다.
Turns out floor 1's a lot easier when all the enemies have single coin skills, instead of these 3 coin skills that I'm fatal to and also inflict rupture.
파도한다.
It is a shame that I can't activate my passive
가진
alone.
놈들을 털고 이 시간을
Getting
뿌리도록
follow-up skill ones would be
이
nice.
시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I guess I can unpin this message. You've already done the spin.
파도한다. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Yeah, we rolled a 25 there,
뿌리도록 하지.
which isn't bad. I know that's because it's floor 1 and
파도한다.
I have all the starlight buffs, but 25 on the first floor is at least a, you know, somewhat decent sign for my clashing potential. Oh, we got a super shop, that's lucky. That means I can... Oh yeah, another strategy for skill replacement is in super shops you can do just whatever skill replacement is there to just remove one person from the pool, because you can't get 2 super shops, or you can't get 2 skill replaces for the same person. I definitely won't keep 3 skill ones, so I'll go ahead and replace that. And then I'll do my standard healing so that I can pass checks with everyone else. And then we buy stuff. I made Pierce ID, I should remind myself. Zippo lighter is obviously incredible. And I would like to buy Rusty Coin. Compared to other Sinners, Ryoshu does not have a strong AoE carry for a solo.
명단에 있는
So
놈들.
if I'm like not able to clash, I will just kind of lose. I can't do like a needle and thread binds cheese or anything.
파도한다.
And because of that, I'm likely going to avoid dangerous floors. Maybe I'll play this solo somewhat optimally. I usually take things that are dangerous for fun, but I don't know if I have that freedom when I'm using this character.
파도한다.
We can go ahead and turn on in-game music. I had it muted there just when I was starting with Minesweeper, but... yeah.
파도한다.
I guess one other thing that Tremor IDs have going for them is I get the 3rd burst out of Melted Eyeball, so that's 5 offense level difference that I wouldn't have otherwise.
파도한다.
You normally just get your 2 from downpour. Oh, you might have had double audio there for a second. I fixed it if you did, and if you didn't, then good, I guess.
파도한다. 가진 놈들을 털고 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Simple enough. And as always, you know where we're going on floor 2. I'll take Haunted Shoes and Growth, because Growth is not a trial. Show me Hell's Chicken. Okay. We have contaminated thread showing as a reward, which is not ideal, and having 2 events here is also not ideal. We at least get Tango Marinade. Probably not getting Sharp Needle and Thread this run.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
But without a huge AoE, I think it's much less important. Okay, I do have the correct Eagers equipped.
타도한다.
It's kind of just a best option on Ryoshu, not much choice for any of the slots.
가진 놈들을 털.
Unless you really want the resistances that Soda gives you. But Forest for the Flames has pretty good resistances because it resists Lust, and Lust is by far the most common damage type for enemies to deal. Wow, I actually got so many heads rolls. I have a somewhat sizable amount of bleed here. That's rare. I didn't have a healing gift. It could even maybe get me staggered.
가진 놈들을 털. 타도한다.
I might not actually need to switch over to Molar Otis's passive, because I'm having Tremor count on myself at least a lot of the time. And like, it's only 1 coin power that I'm getting out of it. It might not be that important.
가진 놈 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 타도한다. 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
I don't know which floor 3 I want to go to. It's like probably still just full stop. But I might actually go to Miracle in District 20. Try to pick up like huge gift sack and stuff now so that I can target Tremor gift when I go to the Bakyak later. Because it's not like I have
모두 명단이다.
a Pierce Pride skill or anything, and then I don't have an evade for the defense power-up that Pierce Raptor gives. I guess the 2 attack power-up is just always the main thing you care about, and I might kind of need that with my clashing. If I see Miracle in District 20 with like the gifts I want, then I'll go there. But otherwise, I'll still just go full stop.
가진 놈들을 털. 타도한다. 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 타도한다.
One of these days I should do a solo with like no starlight buffs. Or maybe not none, but like maybe I won't plus any of them. Keep them all at the default level. Or something like that. Because when you have max starlight at the beginning of the runs, and really most of the runs, it just becomes very easy.
가진 놈들을
The issue is that if you don't take the Starlight buffs, then you might end up in an impossible or still unlikely to win situation on floor 15. Alright, Emerald Elytra is great. I'll pick up Oracle. That's prestige card, okay. This could be a very good run. And that's a rebate token. I do want to sell something for that. Okay. These keywordless economy gifts are often difficult to find. Lithograph and yeah, not Ryoshu, okay.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
I can't get time killing time on floor 3, right? I'm pretty sure that's a floor 4. Floor 4 and 5 only.
타도한다.
It would be very good if I could do that, I suppose. If I'm not going to full stop. Yeah, 4 and 5, okay.
타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 타도한다.
I wonder if Yusong will ever have a good support passive. Like, I just have Ring equipped in case I lose sanity,
가진 놈들을
like
털.
mid-turn, but he really does not have any generically good one.
타도한다.
You can use Warp for a bit of damage when the enemy has Rupture.
가진 놈들을
Yeah,
털.
balance
가진
for
놈들을
his really
털.
strong IDs. I saw someone made like a tier list of how many good IDs each center had, and they had Yusong at the top for their definition of good.
타도한다. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
You'd say he's the most consistent. He definitely doesn't get bad IDs. Like, every ID after Warp, unless there's like one I'm forgetting, is at least like alright to use. Now, floor 3, where are we going? Hello, bored at work, man. We've spun Eurodivi Ryoshu. Ah, you cannot hear. Well then. Okay. Oh, but yeah, we'll skip out on full stop and go to Plushie plus Golden Urn Miracle in District 20. And this is free gifts.
명단에 있는 놈들.
I guess I can message you in
명단이다.
chat.
타도한다. 파도한다.
It's crazy how this used to be the worst enemy you could encounter on a solo, and now I think he's pretty close to the easiest thing on the entire mirror dungeon to solo.
파도한다.
Why did the damage button not do my skill trees?
파도한다.
Okay, looks like this is another one of those IDs where damage and win rate really don't like using skill 3s. I don't understand why some IDs are like that. Because my skill 2 and my skill 3 on paper are like the exact same. And now, oh well, I do not understand it.
파도한다. 가진 놈 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
Maybe someday, like, the code behind the win rate button will be revealed. Because some of the things it does do not make sense.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
I think I haven't done the normal Miracle in District 20 pack in so long. I think there's still
파도한다.
like some waves of knowns before Santata. We might have a lot of different answers though to the name for how many skills will it take to kill Santata. And we might get to play twice. I guess the plan is we'll get to play twice because I want the gift that gives Tremor count for the Blackjack.
그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 파도한다. 가진 놈들을 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 파도한다. 가진 놈 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
Resistance to Sin type for the win rate and damage
가진
thing.
놈들을
That's
그
something to consider actually. Like I thought when you were guaranteed to win, it like basically became the damage button. Win rate would prioritize damage. And yeah, that would explain why it was choosing skill 1 there, because Lantern is weak to Lust, I
명단에
know.
있는 놈들 모두 명.
I'm sure it has something to do with the predicted damage. But then there's cases like Full Stop Heathcliff. I'm pretty sure win rate will like never
Pardon.
use his skill 3. Wow, that... Wait, they just all have a lot of sinking count? How do they have so much sinking count? I guess that's just this fusion. Yeah. Wherever it is. Here, there. Gives them all 8. But, like, they all have a lot more than that still. I didn't think Compass did that much. Maybe there's something else at play.
파도한다.
Look at them inflicting that bind on the same turn. My favorite fun fact in Olympus Company.
가진 놈들을 털고 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타도한다.
There are a lot of enemies on this tile. Full 12.
가진 놈들을 털고 타도한다. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털고 타도한다.
It's funny that none of my decisions matter at all right now.
뿌리도록
All of my skills will win the clash and kill at a similar speed,
가진 놈들을
and
털고
basically no matter what I do I won't die because I have healing.
뿌리도록 하지. 타도한다. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Yeah, I'm definitely not seeing much of a difference from my skill 2 and my skill 3 so far. Like, realistically, does it matter which one I keep? I guess this one has the burst, which is good, so I will want more skill 3s. There's no reason to have skill 2s. Skill 1s can give me more tremor count. I'll probably keep one skill 2, 1, and the rest will be skill 3s. I'll buy a special contract, I normally don't really care about it. Hello, Faith, you showed up early. How about tremor gifts? I guess I'm supposed to get poise gifts on this floor, I forgot about that. Oh well, I'll get the Jolly plushie at least. And I'll fuse tier 4, of course. It gave me the lead stone, that's unfortunate. I kind of have nothing to sell then. Yeah, I don't think selling for interest is worth it here. Not the best shop.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
So 4 waves, 3 waves
Pardon.
of gnomes.
가진 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
unfocused? Does it change to a focused battle on Santada, or is original Santada unfocused? Or do you just not fight him at all? Wasn't that the thing about this? I think you just don't even fight him on the pack. That's right.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 가진 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던.
Yeah, I was checking some ego gifts to see if there was any reason that my skill 2 would be better than my skill 3. I would get 2 more offense level on it because of the TLA gift, but I don't think that's going to be better than the sometimes 1 point power and the tremor burst. I guess I could have kept 1 of each and gone for Spice Bush Branch. I could have done that instead of the Sinking Fusion.
타던.
Either way, it's like, I don't know, do I want 3 power later? Or 3 power, or 2 power now at the start?
이 시간을 뿌리도록
Hopefully 1 power doesn't make the difference between me winning or losing on floor 15. And we take those. These are the worst trials for Clash Power, but none of these early ones matter very much. Funny that it shows up right away, but there is only 1 choice for floor 4. That's not bridal. That is bridal.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
Almost clicked the wrong button there. Metronome, sure, why not? This... Units with a blunt attack skill. Okay, this gives me 1 offense level. I'll take it, if I keep my skill 1. So that's a reason to keep a skill 1. Every offense level could matter. Grey coat is nice. I want to get Tremor gifts out of the pool. It's my main goal right now. How can I fuse? I guess with Pierce gifts that I don't need, or resource gifts, yeah. spend enough money to get a super shop. I still don't know what these new gifts do. I think that one does not help me at all. Hopefully we get our super shop next floor.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
And you know, since I didn't go to full stop, maybe this could even be an egoless run. Maybe I make that the goal instead of, like, take the worst trials, pick all the coin power. Maybe I just try to go egoless on the 2-star.
타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
What a long battle. Yeah, this really is a long theme attack.
타던 가진 놈들을 털고.
I think every single random tile against gnomes on the last floor will have lasted longer than this battle lasts. There's the damage. Wow, 400. Not quite sure how I did that, honestly. I guess I upgraded fluorescent lamp and I have 7 damage up now.
타던
Damage button.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
And there we go. Give me cost, give me bridle, what's attached to it, keen, okay? And no coin power to tempt me, so we will just take the weakest trial. Yeah, I'm going to try to go egoless, I've decided. Now, is there like any reason for me to go here? I don't think so. I don't have Blood Feast. It's like there's still Battery, which is 3 offense level. I don't really care about that. But I also don't want to go to one of the important packs yet because I haven't emptied the gift pool enough. I could just do Railway 1, but I would like to also get False Halo. Fade's showing up again. This works. I can reroll into slash gifts on this floor. Yeah. Because the only gift I care about here is Shadow Bamboo Hat, which should be easy enough to get.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타던
It's an alternate world where I'm playing as Ryoshu right now, and we're already on floor 8.
가진 놈들을 털고.
The wheel said no. The wheel said we're going to be here for 3 hours today instead of 2.
타던
I still love the music from this intervalo. Like, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game.
타던
Their house feeding me. Wait, am I dead? No, okay. You know, next season, we should get the rerun of this intervalo, and we'll get a whole new wave of people struggling to EX clear Ricardo. I'm excited for that.
가진 놈들을 털. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Ow. That hurts. Okay. Jeez.
나쁘지 않아. 결국 나도
I need to not get so much rupture on me. I don't know if I've ever lost in this battle in Mirror Dungeon, but like it makes sense that it could be threatening.
타던.
All of his coins will be upgradable, yes, because that's the only way Project Moon knows to increase difficulty. I guess I just want to not hit their counter, so
타던.
I'll do that. It's a little bit of rupture.
타던. 가진 놈들을 털.
A lithograph would be nice, but this should be one of the harder fights I have to get through. So if I'm able to get through this, I won't leave it after that. And yeah, that's just a bit too much damage. I don't want to ego. If I just used a 4th match flame, we could clear this easily. But I also know that I'm able to clear this without ego. If I just reset a little bit. Daily reminder that unfocused battles are not very fun in this game. You'll get staggered by that, maybe even killed.
가진 놈들을 털.
Okay, 5 by 3 rupture. That should be a survivable amount. If they're using 2 of that skill, that's just positive.
타던.
If I had a counter instead of a guard, that could be useful.
가진 놈들을 털.
Okay, killed 2 of my stagger thresholds. That guy is just going to this unit's speed divided by 4 times. Like, why? Why is that reuse not based on like a speed difference? That would be nice. I have good health, kind of. I might live. 162.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
Now the rupture is just too much, man.
결국 나
How much do I care about egoless? Is it enough to keep resetting this fight, or do I just cast 1 ego and get through it? That's 3 of them countering? Okay, we can try this.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던
I guess I want to stagger instead of killing on the first turn. If I kill them, they get replaced and I
가진
6
놈들을
incoming
털
attacks. If I stagger them, they don't get replaced. They kill my Rupture stack there, which is great. Okay, but they still staggered me. But the difference is I don't have a Rupture stack this time, so we might be okay. You have 2 slots, so I definitely want that one to die.
타던 가진 놈들을 털 이 시간 버리도록 하지
That's a Rupture back. It's really their red move that's the problem. Okay, he should die to the first one, and then this will overflow stagger that guy. But then I'll just get hit by all 3 of those attacks and probably die.
타던
If this attempt doesn't work out, I think I'm just going to use 1 ego.
가진 놈 이 시간 버리도록 하지
Focus
놈들을
battles
털
aren't exactly fun to lose to. Turns out.
타던
So we'll do this, which will make this get retargeted.
타던
Because this will also make my resistances better.
예술의 황홀 경치 타던
Alright.
가진 놈들을 털
I might need to use Ego again. So that will kill... Those 2 will kill that guy, and this might stagger that guy. I guess I haven't activated
Pardon.
Music Box yet, so we can't really die right now.
가진 놈들을 이 시간에 버리도록 하지 가진 놈들을
Yeah,
털
that went to plan. They reset my Rupture stack, which is great. And they ran out of backups, so I can clash almost everything now. This one thing will hit me, but it
Pardon.
shouldn't stagger me. Yeah, just needed 1 use of an ego. If that was a focused battle, I definitely wouldn't have even needed the 1.
버리도록 하지
And I'll still try to not use ego for the rest of this run as much as I can avoid it.
이 시간에 버리도록 하지
Although if I needed it here, I might need it on sweepers.
타던 이 시간에 버리도록 하지
If there's not like a lithograph in my shop.
보조 업무로 수행하기에 나쁘지 않은 일이네요.
Please don't fail this check. Ah,
실패했군.
명단에 있는 놈.
it's like the most
명,
annoying check to
단.
fail because you have to fight sweepers if you fail it. And then, as soon as you're done fighting sweepers, you have to go fight more sweepers as the boss.
타던. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
How much bleed? That's the question. Wow, they're both guarding. Can't let me clash anything.
타던. 타던. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
You don't even get like the good sweeper
Pardon.
fight music here.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 그 시간을 뿌리도록
We're
하지.
almost done. We're almost done fighting the sweepers, at which point we'll be rewarded by getting to fight the sweepers, but for 3 times as long. Do I get the survive screen here? No, that's a victory, okay. I never actually realized that. Give me 1 heal so that people can pass checks and I don't have to fight sweepers again. And then I need to refresh for slash gifts. I'm even going to buy these ones to make sure I get it. Quote unquote make sure. Not there. Not there. I'll pick up Sundered Memories. Do you want to show yourself? Okay, I can give it one more try. Looks like we're probably not getting the Shadow Bamboo Hat this run. That's not great. We are going to probably struggle on this run. Things have not exactly gone to plan. Alright, sweepers. Will you make me use
명단에
ego
있는
again?
놈들
That's the
모두
question.
명, 절대부터 아니다.
That makes it interesting. Yes, that is true. Most of the time solos are easy, but this time, not a great identity, not the best gifts to find. We'll see.
타던
Also, hello, bug.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던 가진 놈들을 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
You weren't expecting a double ID banner?
타던
Why not? I don't imagine they would. I mean, I guess. Yeah, every wall has had at least 2 IDs, right? Have they all had exactly 2 IDs, I guess?
가진 놈들을
Even if the first ones had like 2 stars in there? Like, they must already be aware that this Walt is going to be disappointing for a lot of people because like, there's no story with it, and it's not the most popular characters. You can play through Ruina and not even know these people
이
exist.
시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
If they made it a single banner on top of that, I think people would like actually be upset.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I thought that they said this one wouldn't have an event, because that was like what they cut to actually get Kanto 9 out in a realistic time frame. And also, I don't know what we would be fighting.
타던
I've done a lot of bleed on me there. Oh, an event and claiming rewards. Okay. Yeah. Ah, yeah, staggered because of the bleed. And I was going to staggered next turn as well, so I have to reset that. This should be doable without having to ego, but again, it's like in unfocused battles, it's not exactly fun to lose. I will probably ego again if it looks like I'm losing.
타던 가진 놈들을 털. 타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I wonder which of the wall IDs is going to be better. Because, you know, naturally I would expect the ID based on Alan to be better. Because, you know, he's better in Ruina. But they made Ishmael the teaser ID. And they showed her second in the trailer, if I remember right. And that's usually stronger ID that gets teased and shown second.
그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 가진 그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
It would be great if I could go below my second stagger threshold here. Actually, they're doing so little damage to me still. 6 by 8 lead. Yeah, I'm just going to use Ego. I'll use Ego for unfocused battles.
가진 놈들을 털.
Full heal button.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀 경치.
They actually aren't late enough for that, although with the point maybe.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀 경치.
Did like no damage on the lunar memories.
그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
I'm still 2 pieces away from lunar.
타던. 가진 놈 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 타던. 가진 놈들을 털.
Yeah, out of all 6 weeks of this that I've done, and you know, a couple extra solos in between, I've probably done over 30 solos of MDE at this point, but in the last 6 weeks, maybe closer to 10 or 11. This is the first time that I have been struggling on any floor between 4 and 13. So, it's really saying that this is not a strong solo run.
타던. 가진 놈 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
Hopefully the game just like is nice to me and gives me a hidden boss on floor 11. That would be ideal.
가진 놈들을 털. 타던. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
Use all the strong skills.
타던. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
Why did this say 2 last turn? I noticed that. Unless I just really misread that as a 5.
타던.
But I thought it was strange that that said 2. And I feel like the fact that I actually took notice of it would have been able to tell if it was a 5. Maybe a 3. I can't wait for only one hidden boss on floor 15. Would I go for it? If it was Leihang, no. There's no chance I could beat Leihang floor 15 on this. If it was Ricardo, maybe. If it didn't show weakness, then it would be 50-50. Because I could definitely beat Dawn. Dawn is a pushover no matter what you're soloing with. And then Komi also probably no. But I would gamble the 50-50 probably. Growth and Clash Power, I believe, yep. Yeah, no last chance Shadow Bamboo Hat. That's one of the things I need. And then I have the plushie already, so I would just need to keyword refresh for Poise and hope to get the other piece of the lantern from the event. I'll go ahead and go here now. That will also give me a chance to get some more Tremor gifts. So I want the tier 2 here. It's just a 50-50. What do we got? We got the tier 1. Okay. Well, hopefully the tier 2 is in my shop. We got both of the unlucky results. Okay, there it is. And then Poise. I really need Huge Gift Sack. If I can't get Huge Gift Sack, this run is like actually doomed. Okay, and Clear Mirror. That was a good refresh. Get one more Tremor gift out of the pool. I can fuse Jolly Plushie now. As well as this one, I suppose. Self-duplicate, and it's like, it's suboptimal to do this. Now, if I am wasting cost, then the run's just going to be even worse later. As much as I would like to do more damage now, I don't need to. I'll pick up this. How close am I to Lunar? I just need Blunt Memories, okay. That's next floor's fusion plan.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
We might have a record on the how many skills does it take to kill Santata game. Because currently the record is 2.
타던.
We might go above 2 this time. Considering I don't have Needle and Thread, I don't have Lunar Memories, and I'm just a relatively bad ID.
타던.
I need to do a strong ID next week, man. These last 2 have been pretty slow. I will, of course, take suggestions. If anybody has an ID that I want to see for one of the sinners I haven't done yet, which is basically just everyone on the bottom row, except Gregor. And then I also haven't done Dawn.
타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Clear mirror, even unupgraded, I can notice the higher clashing.
타던 가진 놈들을 털. 가진 놈들을 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털. 타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
So I'm doing 700 with my skill 30 there.
뿌리도록 하지.
So if Santada has less than 1500 health, he will still die to 2, which is crazy.
뿌리도록 하지.
At least likely. Well, I think he gets the same resistance as them.
타던 가진 놈들을 털.
99% of the time when I fight him, he's just fatal to everything though, because of weird memories.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
Without upgraded Emerald Elytra, I'm killing my poise stack. I'll need to fix that eventually. And okay, yeah, looks like with the gift I am making plenty of self-tremor count now.
타던
Yeah, Gluttony Pierce is double weak on the nose. I'm not 100% sure for Santada himself, but I think he's the same.
가진 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
Same, yeah, okay.
이 시간을 뿌리도록
So now the question is if he has 1500 health or not.
타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
We have 1951. Okay. So he is probably going to actually last until the third skill. A new record on how many hits to kill Santada. Well, that's now it's going to even go to 4, it looks like. That was not doing a ton of damage. Yeah, 4 whole skills. We might never beat that. I guess the Sloshing Edge solo will probably beat that. All single coins. But that's on a later date. I was hoping for the gift box there. That would have been a crazy lucky pull. Okay. Taking Gertha. And base Yisung probably takes 2 turns? No, he has a 3 coin skill 3. He would be fine. Hello base Yisung, apparently you're in chat. I'll just take Keen. Oh, I got the ribbon from Floor Rewards, so I actually got all of the Miracle and District 20 fusions. So that's at least something that went right this run. Now can I get one of the floors I care about? I'm honestly not even I don't remember what I'm looking for. I know I'll recognize it when I see it. None of them showed up. A full round of corroding sun shower for Injam to hit 4 digits? Well, okay, maybe then. I still think base Yusong is one of the worst solo IDs imaginable, so I don't think I want to do that. But maybe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more floors to go through, 7, 8, 9. So I have 1 floor of, like, freedom to go elsewhere. Which is probably going to be evil defining. So none of them are here. I'm going to go to time killing time. I think I have enough gifts out of the pool. There's downpour. Basically everything is good. Oh, amazing. I get to immediately get the most important one.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
I haven't done a solo like all week. I haven't done any in between the last one. I actually like forgot about this gift. Because you often don't end up needing it when your run is good. This run is not good. So he will definitely be relying on Emergency Investigator badge. Seven protection. Why do I have 7? I don't have... Yeah, I don't have Geotis. Also, wow, they're all guarding except this one guy with one of his skills.
타던 가진 놈들을 걸.
I have 6 protection this turn. Metronome, that's right.
이 시간 뿌리도록 하지.
Yeah, where's this luck on floor 1? How many bursts do you do? Not any? Okay.
타던
Next turn I can flash you.
가진 놈들을 걸.
Now, this is the type of luck that you get in your XP Luxcavations. They just all use counters and you don't get any sanity and you're sad.
이 시간 뿌리도록 하지. 타던 이 시간 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간 뿌리도록 하지.
Okay, so... I guess it doesn't matter if I go up or down here, so I'll go down.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Enemies get so much status for free, and it's ridiculous. And it helps that I'm giving myself all the tremor count here, but that's still the Eurodivvy only giving me that much potency. And you just look at solo fights against Rose Spanner. On turn 3, you just get bursted like 100 times for 40, and then hit with 99 paralyze. Yeah. Neutral, that's because I'm paralyzed, so it's not actually neutral.
가진 놈들을 털. 타던. 가진 놈들을 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
Oh, by the way, I'll ask since you're in the chat bug, and you are the type of person that knows the answer to questions like this. Does Unbrilliant Glory Gregor, the first use of it, trigger bleed that you have on yourself? It's something I was wondering recently and haven't got around to testing.
이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 가진 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
Bleed is tied to the coin flip, which it still does, okay.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Oh, now we get an unfocused
타전.
battle.
가진 놈들을 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 가진 놈들을 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 타던. 가진 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 이 시간에 뿌리도록 하지.
Oh, yay. Minus sanity for everyone. Oh, there's blunt memory. That means I can just fuse Lunar. Although, I mean, yeah. It's like, I don't want to fuse into the blunt rock when I'm trying to make the time-killing time blunt gift, but I just, like, have to do this to get the free tier 4. This shop is very important here. Show me Tremor. Take that. I will take that, I guess. When clashing against a faster enemy, clash power +1. That just seems so useless. Do I want this? It's like, let me pull up the list of gifts. How many am I actually looking for? Both the watch hands would be nice. The fusions don't work. And then there's the tier 4 I care about. I got an investigator badge. Is there anything else? I don't need extra tremor bursts. I got the self-entanglement, so I don't think so. You didn't even know it was faster enemy, yeah. It gets overlooked. I see people calling it like really good and stuff. But no, it won't activate most of the time in MDE. I think if I can just fuse into my Tremor tier 4 we'll be good. Let me fuse this first before I forget. 3-2-1 works now. 3-2-2. Please win the 50-50. Okay. And now I'll sell this for interest. And I will where's Emerald Elytra? This. I want boys. Type P watch gets worse with the conditional. I don't remember what they are by names. I'm going to pull up my list here. It still gives everyone offense level. So I still tend to make that one. I'll upgrade this and we will be on our way, keeping... I'll enhance like one more thing to hit maximum super shop chance. 95. 98. I'll accept 98. If we miss a 98%, then it just wasn't meant to be.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
I'm ready for the longest time Ripper fight of my life. So, like, about 6 turns.
작은 놈들의 털. 타던.
We can feel the lunar memory power spike here. The offense level is only for the slowest targets. I mean, I guess that's true, but like Capo Mare doesn't need better clashing. He's doing just fine, I think. No matter which watches you make.
타던.
You stopped doing stream? Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets, you know, it's pretty long. I only do solos with it because I just find, you know, my own enjoyment from solos. I wouldn't do team runs of extreme. I guess I should say I don't, not I wouldn't, because I just don't do them.
타던. 작은 놈들의 털. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Hey, extra tier 4 gift, look at that. Variety has died down. Yeah, some keywords needing more support. Yeah, that's also true. Okay. These aren't the greatest trials. I'll take body up, and it's not throwing to take brutality because it's up against, like, brutality 4 is the best trial to take. show me Railway 1 or one of the other two I'm looking for. What was it again? I swear there was another pack I cared about. Maybe not? Okay, so I can go to Evil Defining, I guess, if it shows up. Yeah, because, okay, it's normally like LCE or something. I guess, I mean, I could do line 3 early. I normally do that at 411. I want to get False Halo when I go here, because I kind of need the damage. So I'm just going to pack search for Evil Defining. Because that always makes Harpoon Leg show up. I don't even think I have Nebulizer yet. I know I've seen it, but I don't think I actually took it.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타도한다. 타도한다.
I also need skill replaces still. I kind of forgot to check that in the last shop. I very well could have rolled over it.
가진 놈들을 털.
There's no need for me to have multiple skill ones, I think.
타도한다.
Cassetti Mare is a very strong solo. I would imagine, I mean, he's just a very strong ID overall. I think you could easily argue that he's top 10. He just does everything you could ask him to. Multiple AoE skill 3s per turn. That reminds me of Contempt Ryoshu. She's a very good solo for that reason, so if you can do that too, then yeah. We were very close to playing Contempt Ryoshu today, but the wheel didn't quite spin far enough.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타도한다. 가진 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Never paid attention to this guard sprite because I've never used this ID before. I like that she just holds out her weapon like that. Doesn't look like a very defensive stance, but I guess it works.
타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털고. 가진 놈들을 털고.
I wish this ID was good, because I really like the idea of her passive, the follow-up attacks after a stagger. It's a shame that it just can't activate the solo, it has to be another identity. And then I like the weapon,
타도한다.
the wrench aesthetic, but they are relegated to permanent support passive.
가진 놈들을 털고. 뿌리도록 하지.
Yeah, assist attacks are fun. I wish they were more viable outside of, you know, Ward Honglu being the third best idea in the game or whatever. The free skill trees.
타도한다. 가진 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I guess there's also Waysong and Siege Ishmael. They can do skill 3.
뿌리도록 하지.
But I think you, like, it takes until turn 5 to be able to do that, maybe turn 4 at the earliest. Like, it's fully skin profit.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Yeah, they had to, you know, test out how strong assist attack was going to be with Captain Ish. Turns out not too strong that they, you know, they can make stronger IDs that have it.
타도한다. 타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털.
I kind of completely forgot about the Tremor distribution thing when I started this run. I should probably change Otis's support passive, get more Tremor count for more offense level. Also, all 3 events stacked on top of each other. Worst possible luck. At least I got to fight an abnormality though.
타도한다. 가진 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
This does do what I think it does, right? Gain sum of all allies' tremor count divided by number of allies offense level of max 5, yeah.
타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Gaining a bit of charge from gifts, that's right. I was like, I don't think I have any charge ego gifts. Where's that coming from?
타도한다. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털.
Yeah, so currently my skill 3s are minus 3 tremor count itself. If I switch to Otis's passive, they're only minus 2. And then my skill 1s will be like plus 5 with that passive.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
free levels. Unless I fail to check. Who's got this? Ryoshu, you're the one soloing, you can do it.
봤나? 관람료는 원숭이 담배 한 갑.
Give me Molar Otis. And I guess I could switch out like G Gregor if anyone does anything useful. I don't inflict rupture. I don't know what your passive is. No, yeah, it's that. I guess if I get Red Gossipium, then I can be hitting enemies with bleed. Kurokuma Gregor isn't that bad of a support passive. Yeah, we'll try that out. See if I like notice the enemies having 3 offense level down. And then I think I keep the rest. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Now, shopping. There's the skill replace. Buy this so I don't get stuck with a bad trial. Red Gossipium for free is always nice. Maybe I can get the Pierce gift I got rid of, Melted String, I'll take. No. So I'll refuse the Pierce memories. Do I have Nebulizer? Looks like I don't. One keyword refresh poise, will it show up? No, I'll take Milepost though. Always good to sell for Pinterest. I don't have cheaper enhanced cost yet, so I'm going to hold off on like massively enhancing. But I will at least do Clear Mirror to speed things up a little bit. This run's going to take long enough. Hopefully in the next 2 floors I can find cheaper enhances. I don't know what the name of the gift is, but it's tier 3. And we get Gas Harpoon, so we do not have a boss this floor.
너를 깎아내라. 타던. 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 가진 놈들을 털.
Is Kurokuma Granny's passive working? Yeah, I see 13 there, okay. Damn,
타던. 가진 놈들을 털.
This fight is almost as easy as Don Quixote is to solo in Mirror Dungeon.
해부다.
Now, this brutality is not optimal. I will take my Keen and my Clash Power. Hello, piece of relationship. Nice of you to show up. So I still want Railway 1. I'll give it a chance to show itself. This isn't good, right? I mean, I can't solo away either way. Railway 1 does show up. Okay, fine. I won't get my false halo. I don't want to spend more Starlight. Unless I just do get false halo in the shop. But I don't have a guarantee for it.
좀 김이 빠지는데.
And railway packs have a super limited gift pool for like no reason, so I don't think I can get my enhanced cost here. Won't stop me from trying though. Okay, what tier 4s am I missing? Burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, sinking, poise, charge. Need the charge one still, so let's make that. Next floor, oh, skill replace, do I need that? I'm at 2-4 right now. I really think I only need one skill 1, so I will do one more skill replace. Next floor, we spend all our money before adversity makes things expensive.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타던.
Since I have the extra floor, but there's not really like a gift I care about too much, I might just go to like Surrendered Witnessing for fun. Haven't gone there in a long time. You corroded me. My no ego. It's ruined.
영양분이 될 시간.
I guess I probably... Would I have the DPS to get through Jiamu? Probably not, right? I would just lose to getting jaded.
타던. 가진 놈들을 털.
So insanely tanky later. Yeah, it's been... I haven't gone there in so long. I don't really remember how much health she gets.
타던.
I am doing like 2,000 damage per skill 3 though.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Does she really have 14,000 health to reach her first phase change is the question. And I'm not confident that the answer is no, so I don't think I'll go there.
타던.
could I go to? I mean, I could bully Sancho on Dream Ending.
타도한다.
That is always an option.
이 시간을 버리도록 하지.
Take the ones that aren't base and final power up. Those are just awful trials. I could go here. 4 houses in greed. I haven't done that one recently, and this is at least a gift that does something, technically. Or I just go for renewed merch. That's what it's called. I'll see what the refreshes show me. I don't have that yet. You know what? Okay. I'll go Heartbreaking. Showing me a gift that's good.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Ah, Rupture.
타도한다.
Also, I'm already close to losing clashes. I only won that clash by 7. I guess that's turn 1 though. After turn 1, there's like another 10 added to the difference.
이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 타도한다. 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 가진 이 시간을 버리도록 하지.
How much Rupture do I have? Okay, none more. Oh, I already stagger. Well, I have an Investigator badge, so I'm probably not dead here. Unless they really keep up their Rupture stack, then maybe I'm dead. 35 Rupture. Sorry for existing, I guess.
가진 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 이 시간을 버리도록 하지. 명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타도한다. 타도한다.
Not like how close I am to staggering. Actually, wait, no, I have unstagger, never mind.
가진 이 시간을 버리도록 하지.
Yeah, between Manor Box and Investigator Badge, you are so tanky. And then there's also Unhatched Embers. people say like you die in one hit in MDE, and that's like just not true.
가진 놈들을 털.
Although I guess they're probably playing like Rupture Poise teams, and then their Honglu is probably dying in one hit because he has 180 health, so maybe it's true for Lord Honglu. Especially if they aren't getting Bridal, and then he has like 90 health by floor 15. I guess you get higher level, so it wouldn't be that low, but less than 150 probably. My events all stacked again. No, okay. Oh, I'll fight you.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두
It's so funny that they
명단.
consider this a long battle when it can just be part of your floor. Like this boss on his own is an entire theme pack.
파도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 파도한다.
And there he goes.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I have both of these already, so just give me the higher tier.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
I am going to choose not to go to the Dangerous Butler's tile when I'm trying to use as little ego
명단에
as
있는
possible.
놈들 모두 명단이다.
They could very easily just give me like 50 by 24 bleed, which I could not survive.
가진 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 파도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 가진 놈들을 털.
His enemy skills really hurt. I'm definitely getting staggered here again, aren't I?
파도한다. 가진 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
It's so weird that you don't get the stagger sound the second time you stagger in the fight. Because I'm pretty sure you get it if you stagger a third time. I'm not 100% sure about that, but consistently at least the second time it doesn't make a sound.
파도한다. 그 시간을 뿌리도록
It's hard to stagger 3 times in a fight to test for
가진 그
sure.
시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 놈들을 털. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Okay, the floor 10 shop. Time to spend all of our money enhancing. After I just quickly pick up a few maybe useful gifts. So, yeah. I still don't have nebulizer to make that fusion. Blue Star Shard is so good, I don't know why they added this to the game and didn't restrict it to only syncing IDs. It's like, is this their idea of making syncing better because it just made everyone better? That's all the like importance upgrades, so now I can do the unimportance upgrades as well. Getting decent luck on these refunds. I can still fuse by this, why not? Trimmer. I need nebulizer. I don't know if that can even show up on this floor though. This gets nothing, right? 2 identities and 3, yeah. Fuse into, I guess, the Book of Vengeance. I might as well. I'll do a heal. Get everyone to full sanity, and here we go. We're almost at the extreme floors.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
This run took a bit longer to really take off, but it still did hit that point where everything became pretty easy from like floor 7 through 10 here. I should make a document with like every encounter in the clash priority, because I always forget. Like, I thought I was going to clash Josephine first there. I feel like just the act of documenting it would make me remember all of them. Kill. Three-turn fight. I will take the ones that are not base and final power. And I will go here. More levels, always appreciated.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
Okay. Wish granted. 411 secret
명단에 있는
boss.
놈들
I
모두
don't have
명단이다.
unhatched embers, but on 411 I shouldn't be dying turn 1, I hope. If anyone was going to do it though, it would be Lehang.
파도한다.
Let's see his damage output. Oh, and he's gonna get coin power on me? Yeah, we'll be fine. Well, this definitely renews my hope for this run. With a secret boss gift, basically the only thing that can kill me now is Komi on floor 15, or if I go to the wrong pack. This OST is very good. I wasn't like immediately the biggest fan, but it has like definitely grown on me. It's one of my favorites now. It's a shame that it gets, you know, half ruined by Mars status or whatever. Why is Lehang doing so little damage? 6 protection, and it's mostly just that. He has like, his base power is like 3,
파도한다.
so 3 base power, he has 20 offense level down. He just doesn't do that much. Got more base power for being damaged here. That probably, I guess it doesn't matter if he staggers me. He didn't see the 6 protection, yeah.
파도한다.
And kill him. Oh, is that going to stagger me? If he had sanity and got head rolls, that could have staggered me. But this is MDE, where enemies are always at minus 45 sanity, because it just takes 2 gifts to basically lock them there. Now then, I need to, I guess I can try to reroll into burn gifts. Finally got my lithograph, it only took 11 floors. Yeah, no unhatched embers here, that's fine. There's imposed weight, kind of forgot about that one. This actually does something, okay. And this doesn't, but I'll buy it anyways. .411 hidden boss. Yeah, I mean, the game, Mirror Dungeon just doesn't get difficult at all until floor 13. If you're on a really bad run, floor 13 could be an issue. Normally you're completely fine until floor 14 and 15, even with hidden bosses considered. Can I get a nebulizer? Yes, okay. Can make this fusion now, the best fusion in the game. 1 offense leveled up.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
I wish that brutality still showed up on extreme floors. I understand why it doesn't, But I really wish I could get up to like 16 coin power on my enemies.
타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 타도한다.
But coin power is balanced around the fact that it doesn't give them anything else, or at least very little. It has like no defense level up, very little health attached to it. But in MDE they wanted to standardize the trials more, force you to take some of everything, and then they would consider coin power unbalanced then.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 가진 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타도한다. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Does this give me tremor count? Don't think so. I swear my tremor count is like staying higher as I use my skill 3s, but maybe I'm just misremembering. I thought I was losing 3 per skill before, and now I'm only losing 2 per skill. And I know I switched to Mullerhood, but I thought it was after that. Probably. Oh, wait, I think I lost 3 there. I don't know. Okay, I lost 4. I have no idea what's going on with my tremor count. I lost 2. There's too many things interacting with it. I've lost track. I've seen it go down by 2 and 3 and 4, all in the same turn from using my skill 3s. So. It went down by 1 there. Why? It's actually like random. Roll a d4, lose that much tremor count. Okay. So, you always take Resilient. Now, Body Up versus Keen, it's a difference of 1 offense level. I think getting this gift is worth the 1 offense level. Now, where do we go? I have most of the good gifts. Let's go Greenery. I don't like fighting this guy late. You were not the guy I was talking about.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다. 타도한다.
He's just rolling like 1 and 3 base power. Blue Star Shard is ridiculous because it can work on turn 1. And like it's base power down. It's not clash power or like lower damage. It is base power. If you're making a 4, roll a 1, that is 75% less damage. Actually an insane gift. The game froze for like half a second. I thought I was about to get a second hidden boss. I normally don't like reverberation, but when I'm actually a Tremor ID, I guess I'll level it up. Similarly, I think that Glimpse of Flames is a detriment when you aren't actually playing Burn, because there's so little ways to get burn count, and you would just rather keep the burn on the enemy than consume it. And so I think I'm actually going to fuse it away here.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Favorite only. It's because I wasn't full sanity. Yeah, I'll have to remember to heal in future shops.
타던
And he's staggered.
타던 타던
I think I've been on this run long enough that I can give my review of Eurodivi Ryoshu. She's a fine ID. I mean, I like self-tremor when it's not like just something you completely ignore. And I have at least had to slightly think about like wanting to use a skill 1 at certain times. So she's not like the least fun solo ID I've ever done. That goes to Warpmare actually. Last week's run was not interesting at all. I definitely like Eurodivi Ryoshu more than Warpmare Assault.
가진 놈들을 털
10,000 damage.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 타던 타던
We love bosses with health gates.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Flashbanged there. Alright, floor 13 after I take grow the body up, or wait, yes, body up. Tremor barrier is in play now, so things could theoretically maybe start to be difficult. Let's fight King and Binds. If my goal is to ensure I can do this ego list, then
운은
this is the wrong
실력과도
choice.
연관되어 있죠?
But I like this guy. Oh, Ricardo. Okay.
명단에 있는
A lot of
놈.
people overrate the
명,
difficulty of this Ricardo fight. But you have a pre-wave to get skill slots, so I think he's just easy.
타던
And even fatal to enemy, we'll see how this goes.
타던
I likely stagger. Well, I don't likely stagger, I guaranteed stagger this turn. I likely activate Emperors this turn. That's less certain.
이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I actually almost didn't even get staggered. Wow. Oh wow, the resonance takes that from hopeless up to dominating, that's funny. I'm actually not going to stay paralyzed, so these will all win, but... Oh yeah, and it also just has some ego gifts on the cancer floor.
뿌리도록 하지. 이 시간을
I
뿌리도록
did not want to kill this turn. Looks like I'm actually going to have to take a hit from Ricardo. Because... that... I mean, I'll get him... he'll be sunk down to no sanity. And I assume Ricardo's the leader of this fight, and we'll get Clash first, yes. Let's see this counter that everyone says one-shots you. How much damage does it do? Like 70? Wow. And that's the only hit that you have to take in this fight. So no other unbreakables, at least not before you can stagger him. Like this, if target has 3 plus Vendetta Mark, I bet you just stagger him. Or he just rolls tails.
타던 이 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Do we stagger him? It's close.
가진
We
놈들의
do.
털.
And damage button.
타던
So after this fight I'm going to have 2 hidden bosses, which means I can do anything. 2 hidden bosses takes even the weakest solo units to being like as good as the best solo units, more or less. Wow, you're actually here just in time to see Ricardo die. Wait, do you not have to kill him, or did I kill him? Did Burn kill him? I did? Okay, I thought he had more health. I guess I was getting mixed up with like the body health versus... yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Core HP and body HP. What gifts still exist? I want muzzle, maybe? Can I find that on a railway pack? Probably not. I can pick up that in case I have to ego. I guess that's something I should do. I should fuse into the burn rock in case I need to use fourth match flame. WB flask, it's a new gift for blood fiends. I mean, I guess it gives healing to anyone when someone else dies. Actually, this is just like completely useless, isn't it? When an ally with attack skills that inflicts bleed or unique bleed dies. When a bleed identity dies, then the highest level ally gets... wait, what? Oh, okay, no, if more than one ally dies, yeah. It is pointless. Give me Burn Rock. Where did Glimpse go? Up at the top. That's my just in case. It's for actually running curves, yeah. When one of them dies, the other ones get healed to make it harder to kill them. It's a great synergy. Can inflict more bind, I guess. I'm out of things to spend money on, which I didn't think was going to happen this run, but I guess I did get like a floor 1 economy gift. Upgrade Carmilla in case I decide to go to Dawn of Green. I forgot to heal my sanity, but I think we'll be fine.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두 명단이다.
Hello, Suncliff, my nemesis. Okay, I am actually struggling with 2 hidden boss gifts. But I don't think that's fully accurate, because it's usually like not accounting for a gift or 2. So I'm expecting, yeah, favored when I actually select it. Okay.
타도한다.
But I missed tendrils. That's what Embers is for. What's doing the most damage? Definitely Suncliff, alright. And then probably that. The goal is to not activate Investigator Badge here. The next turn they'll all start killing each other with egos, so... it was like all skill 1s. I guess I didn't corrode them because the people I hit just died. Except Sonicliff, who is not hitting me. Okay. So I'll clash that. Can I clash Garden of Thorns? I can. And might as well clash the Vines, I guess.
타도한다. 가진 놈들을 털. 가진 놈들을 털. 가진 놈들을 털.
He just really hates Dead Rabbit's boss. Do we think Hanlu is discarding a skill 3? Do I have to be afraid of that skill? Let's find out.
타도한다.
Ooh. Okay, he heads rolled there.
가진 놈들을 털.
I know the answer is because I'm soloing and have 2 hidden boss gifts, but like, why am I doing so much damage? Did 3,000 one of my skills? That feels a little high, even considering the circumstances.
타도한다.
Maybe I actually had Stagger Plus on someone, because in Refecatulum, they're like the only enemies that have 3 stagger thresholds.
가진 놈들을 털.
So first Dead Rabbit boss and then the Echini song. I guess Suncliff hates male 2-star IDs today.
타도한다. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Alright. How many skills will it take to kill King and Vines? It's a lot harder of a question than the usual Santana one. I will be selecting damage up even though I have max. Let's see how much health he has.
이런 밋밋한 활동은 취하는.
It's 29,000. Okay. I'm going to say like 14 skills. I think he's going to die in exactly 2 turns.
타도한다.
It's going to be less than that, isn't it? Well, if I get more tails rolls. I don't think my guess is too far off. But probably a little high. Why did that do 4,000? Oh, I'm stacking Fragile. I did not consider that. Okay, yeah.
타던
Well, if anybody guessed a 9 in their head, you were the winner today.
뿌리도록 하지.
Guru with the body up. Easy choice. There's 2 more point power now. Floor 14. Oh, I don't have Finish Legality yet? Okay, I guess we're going to Impenetrable Path, everyone. Let's have fun on the Impenetrable Path. With a 3rd hidden boss. Alright, is it the easiest pushover, or is it just, Regilius? Alright, it is the freest battle in the game. Maybe, I mean, I have a chance for all 4 here. I have a 19% chance to get all 4. That's not bad. I like those odds. This fight is completely free, yes.
타던
Just takes a while because we have to go through this entire first phase.
타던
또 한 번 막아내고 이번에도 막을 수 있습니다.
You have a counter? I have never seen you use a counter here. I mean, I probably have and just didn't pay attention to it. That's kind of funny.
타던
Has some fun lucky heads hits from him and tails hits from me.
타던
Is there a healing gift that I'm missing? I feel like I'm slowly dying to, like, what's it called? Like, Trials of Fire, whatever damage over time
타던
is.
전부 막았어.
Yeah, here is a good Billy song.
타던 그 시간 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간 뿌리도록 하지. 그 시간 뿌리도록 하지. 타던
We're almost at the
또
real
한 번
boss.
막아내고 이번에도 막을 수 있을까? 또 한 번 막아내고
Very last gondola cars.
타던 그 시간을 버리도록 하지 그 시간을 버리도록 하지 그 시간을 버리도록 하지
나는 돈 키호테 라만
Time to make
차례인데
this guy look like he's a
돈
seven
키호테다.
kindred. Not even going the Clash Desire for
Pardon.
Bloodfeast.
오랜만에 만지
2 damage. That might be the only damage we take in this fight. Or from him, rather. Yeah, you're back in time for the copyright claim. Okay, can I stop getting tails on my first coin at least? That would be nice. Right, we're gonna just hit the phase change here probably. Yeah.
이제
And then I hit the damage button.
타던
And then I do it again.
타던
And I think you see how this fight is going to go.
타던
I hope I get the 4th hidden boss.
가진 놈들을
I want my 0.5% chance to finally happen. I'm not due yet, I haven't done 200 MDE runs, but he wanted to show me his sphere. Sorry, he was staggered by Scarlet Moths. I didn't even get to see him have the move queued.
저는 유능한 버틀러니까요.
Oh, there's Rusted Muzzle. One of the few gifts I can think of that might do something still. Oh, there's the reason I went to this pack. Yeah, nothing to enhance except this. Fuse randomly, maybe there's a gift I forgot about. Slash memories? That works for my ego, I guess, if I have to use it. And Glimpse of Flames, no, we don't want you. So this is still impenetrable path.
명단에 있는 놈들
Nobody will tell you that this floor is easy. if they do, they're wrong. Why do I specifically not want Glimpse? Glimpse consumes burn count, and when the enemies have burn, they lose offense level from Charred Disc, and there's like no gifts to get more burn count. So if I have Glimpse, I get less turns of offense level down in exchange for like 9 damage. 9 damage that I would eventually get anyways. So Glimpse is worse than useless if you can't inflict more burn count.
타던
Front Josephine is higher priority. She's probably the leader in this fight. Things get more confusing when we have substitutes come in though. When I say leader, I mean they have clash priority, because the order that you clash enemies in a solo is based on what's essentially their deployment order. Like in the Blood Fiend trio fight, for example, who do you think you clash first if you have skills clashing against everyone? The answer is Priest, so I say Priest is the leader of that fight. Priest would have been who you guessed last. Yeah, it's like he's not at the front, and he's not Dulcinea. Dulcinea is like the logical leader, since she's the strongest of them. Clash order gets into some weird territories in fights like Dulcinea that start with minions on board and then create new different minions later. I don't know if there's any other fights like that besides Dulcinea now that I say it, but early on you'll clash with her first before any of the minions, but then once you've killed like 4 or 5 minions you'll start clashing with the minions first. That can matter in a solo where you're having to manage your bleed count. Like how many instances of one tremor I saw over there? There are like 30, I swear. What causes that? Mares? What about Mares? Oh, Mares is just always the priority in that fight, though. I don't know why. Unless I didn't sufficiently test. But yeah, that would be another example of that. It's almost like the new minions she summons aren't new. It's like they're the original ones revived. Lower would I be clashing if I had no hidden boss gifts? They're each giving me 2 coin power, so that's 18 lower. Yeah. There is a certain someone or someones awaiting me near the end of this fight. Would I still be winning with 18 lower clashes? Yes. So even without hidden boss gifts, I would be fine right now. I'd be doing less damage, but if I was hitting heads, I would still be clashing. It's making each of my 3 coins roll 6 higher than they otherwise would. Is how it's 18.
가진 놈들을 털.
I have 3 hidden boss gifts. I don't know if you were here for that. Did I say 2? I meant 3 then. Yeah.
타던.
How bad are these guys going to be? Normally, you, like... I mean, at least sometimes you can't even clash them. I went to this floor for 415 on a middle Dawn solo somewhat recently, and I was definitely struggling against their 3-coin moves. I ultimately got through it because Yearning Recall did 15,000 damage and then Needle and Thread made that 40,000 damage. But I don't have anything like that today. Even if we ignore the fact that I'm like trying to not use Ego, Ryoshu just doesn't have any Ego that can do that.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Does like the Butler Hands gift inflict all of its tremor in instances of 1? Is that what causes that? Because that's kind of funny if that's what it is.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
Let me check the wording on that. Assuming I can find it in this list. You. When I stagger, there's a skill that inflicts tremor. Applying 1/3 of the tremor potency on the target between other enemies. Yeah, since it's splitting it between them, it must do it in instances of 1. So, okay. That's your strongest move. Can I clash it? Favored. We will be okay. Alright, well, what's the predicted damage on this counter? 101? I can tank 101 damage.
타던.
It only did 80. She will get a 3rd Red Eyes. Yeah. We need 5 Red Eyes Egos to go with the Red Eyes ID. I am a believer in Ryoshu Seasonal First Aleph though. With the rate that Malpurgus has been increasing, I don't think they're going to hold off on Alice for too much longer. And it would make sense, I think, for a seasonal ego to be the first one. Hey, stop that. Okay. Not okay. I have burn now, don't I? No, that coin doesn't have burn, we're fine. If I get burn and their counters are reusing, then it would be over. I got staggered by in-turn damage, Ember's time, and then I'm going to have burn. We might have an issue. How bad is it? 2 counters that will each get used 3 times. I am 100% dead if I don't use an ego, so I'm going to use an ego. order between you two. I think it's random. Let's hope that my fourth match flame goes. Okay, that was literally first. So that's going to be investigator badge procs for sure. Hopefully it doesn't just kill me through that. That only did 13? Why? Why did it do so much less? Is it just because he hit tails? Both the red eyes aren't great, but it's not like Ryoshu has a better tap. I still get use out of that one occasionally.
이 불 또한 예술의
Because it's
황홀경.
competing with Blind Obsession Ryoshu. Is it seriously that on head tip they're doing 7 times as much damage? That just doesn't make sense.
예술의 황홀경치.
I must have seen some numbers wrong. I'm going to have to look back at that. Unless they have a conditional on them for specifically head tip, it should only be 3 times as much. I don't know. I'm confused by their damage numbers, but I think we'll be fine now.
타던. 가슴 그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
That one did 41, and then 11. Their first use is doing so much more damage. It's like the reuses aren't getting offense level boost. Okay, Soda, yeah, I forgot about that one. It doesn't help that it's competing with, like, the strongest base ego as well for damage. Why do you have 5 skill slots? Yeah, so when they're reusing their counter, it's not getting boosted by offense level difference.
타던.
I wonder if that was like intentional to make this possible, or if that's some weird oversight with their reuse coding. That rolled a 25 on tails, and then he gets a 17 on heads. I've never noticed that. I've done this pack like 3 times on really high floors, and you know, a few more outside of that. And I never realized that those reuses don't get the offense level. Now, as long as I don't clash this back guy first, we'll win for sure.
타던.
Okay. Because this will full heal me.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경치.
7,000 exactly, look at that. 1,400 heal exactly. Reusing the unedited skill. It should still be a counter though, right? It's almost like it's not counting as a counter.
시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
I would need someone that actually like looks at the code to answer this one, I think. Or is there any other way to test if it counts as a counter or not? I need to like give them defense power down. Is that possible? Or I guess attack power down would work and see if they are affected by it. Floor 15. What do we want to do, chat? Anyone got a request? Because if there's no request, I'm going to Ncorp. I could spin a wheel if I wanted. But I always like going to Ncorp. You know, if I always do the same floor 15, then it kind of lets me compare the solo IDs. Also, this is an important moment still. Any one of these tiles could give me 4 for 4 hidden bosses. I have a 19% chance to get it. Let's hope. Okay, well then.
명단에 있는 놈.
This is a first for me.
단이다.
Assuming I can win this fight, which, you know, it's not a safe assumption, but it is an assumption I choose to make, then I will get 4 out of 4 hidden bosses. He rolled a 0. I think we'll be fine. Is that evade going to fully block me? No, surely not.
파던.
This is why you never take base power, child. Yeah, especially now with Blue Star Shard. If you just don't take base and final power, this guy does no damage. All of his skills are going to be rolling 1s and 0s. Okay, maybe this one rolls a 2. But, like, you get the idea. He just gets locked at minus 45 because he doesn't panic reset. I think now that Blue Star Shard exists, this guy might be easier than Ricardo for solo. And I already thought Ricardo was easy. Like, yeah, he does the train. Okay.
파던.
This is the only damaging thing in the fight, so you can use a revive on it if it's even going to do that much. I'm actually going to get 4 out of 4 hidden bosses. I wasn't sure if this would ever happen. I definitely didn't think it would happen in this Mirror Dungeon 6. Because, I mean, it's a 0.5% chance. Expecting it to happen is delusional. Yeah, you can Embers me. Or are you not even going to Embers me? Wow.
사탕 안 주면 혼나.
파던.
Might take a little while, he has a lot of health. But he cannot kill me. I like how they intensify the music. Like, yeah, the fight's going to start getting hard now.
그 시간을 뿌리도록 하지.
There's the special contract. Yeah, Virgilius, the red fraud, it's so true. I mean, did you see how easily, totally Virgilius just got defeated by one Ryoshu? I do not feel like fighting you today, sir.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
Show up on floor 1 next time, would you? Do I care about any gifts left in the pool? I can make my skill 1 gain 2 offense level. Oh, true, yeah, it's not that Virgilius is weak, it's just that Ryoshu is that strong. I can upgrade this in case I'm using 4th Match Flame. It can do 25% more damage. Oh, I'm not full sanity. Let me fix that.
명단에 있는 놈들 모두
Time to see the power of 4 hidden boss gifts against Incorp. Can I clash turn 1? I can clash turn 1. That is the power of 4 hidden boss gifts. Not with Queequeg though. Neutral. I'm still going to get killed turn 1. There's kind of no avoiding that.
타도한다.
Or I guess if they rolled that many tails... No, okay. It's possible to survive turn 1 if I have to, but I don't think I'll have to.
타도한다.
Zeros. I swear, I have not seen anyone else talk about Blue Star Shard, but I think this is just the craziest ego they've like ever added to the game. If anything has 6 or less base power, which is most skills, then it is more than having the damage they do, assuming they're hitting tails, which is, you know, for sanity enemies. The guaranteed. Well, I guess it's just Investigator badge. Now I do more damage. Thanks for the 2 attack power up.
타도한다.
book and just clash everything. Only favored against a negative 45 sanity they have there. Wow. Got quite the offense level up. I hope we get another Tremor Bleed ID, because those are the two keywords that get the most benefit from gifts for a solo. Like, that's part of what makes Contempt Ryoshu so good in solo, is that she has Tremor and Bleed.
가진 놈들을 털. 그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
Alright, Nelly, are you ready to die in 2 turns, probably?
타던.
Getting tails on my first coin there almost was like a 50% damage decrease. Or well, I did 2/3 as much. So the difference of like hitting the first coin compared to not is a 50% increase. It's thinking about percentages and going both ways, it's not equal, but hopefully you get what I'm saying.
타던.
Offense level down. Not sure where that's all coming from. Like 15 of it is from bursts, 3 of it's from Kurakuma Gregor. How do we have double that?
그 시간을 버리도록 하지.
And then these guys. Now, I could easily do this without ego, but I am just curious how much damage I will do with the Contempt on. So out of pure curiosity, I'm going to use it here.
타던.
I got a tails roll, that's unfortunate.
흩뿌려져. 추악한 모든 시선을 이끌리지.
7.9, not bad. With the first tails, especially, like that's over 10k with heads probably. That Goobo guy. You're suffering on your Capo Marisol. What floor are you on?
판단을 그르치지 마시게. 내 모두 터뜨리고 싶어지니.
타던.
13? Okay. 13 is the floor where you will start to see issues if you have not collected gifts properly, I would say. You don't have Crush Found, yeah, that definitely would help if you had it. Okay, so 12,000 with double heads, and that was with the one less target as well, because one of the guys died. Overheat is killing your clash power. Are you getting staggered turn 1 so that you like aren't spending any normal ammo? Because it should only be a little bit of clash power down if you're basically just spending the savage rounds. Yes, okay. But I guess just when you don't have them anymore, you don't have your skill 3 too, so that becomes a lot weaker. I'm sure it's just a question of, like, what gifts did you miss?
이 에고에 이런 힘도 있었나?
You'll keep trying, yeah. I was pretty accurate with the time here. We're actually close to 3.5 hours, it looks like. I forgot to look at damage foot. Yeah, I only used Ryoshu. You just wish inner strength went through. Yeah. Inner strength. If he had that, he gets it for winning clashes. I mean, it would definitely make the strong ID even stronger. I can't fit all 4 hidden gifts into one screenshot. I have the stream though. The stream is the archived evidence that I got it eventually. Tier 4 gift on the far right. I don't know where I was scrolled when you asked that. It's probably a hidden boss gift. The candy, that's the hidden boss gift from Virgilius. Yeah. But yeah, that was another MDE solo. I'm almost capped on Enkephalin. But yeah, here's who we've done so far. We have these 6 remaining, and whoever I do on week 12, I'm going to do a base ID of them. So keep that in mind when you suggest other people for me to solo with. I am looking for I want to do a better solo, I think, next week. These last 2, pretty long. Warp Mare and Gyaradevi Ryoshu don't carry the damage. If no one tells me what else to do, I'll probably do Harpooner Heathcliff next week, because this guy has been waiting for level 55. But until next time, that's all from me. I hope to see some of you next week. Thanks for stopping by the stream. And goodbye.